Witches swarm about you, inviting you into their wicked embrace. Will you run away in fear or take a closer look? Have I got a tale for you? Take a moment, curious soul, to like and share this unfolding saga. Subscribe to not miss any part of this chronicle. Now then, welcome to Bobbywood Storytime. Ricky the Little Monster with Piercing Pink Eyes. Part 4. Witches Get Stitches. For centuries, the Coven of Hallowood, now known as the Coven of the Woefulwood, was a formidable contending house for the throne. This coven is comprised of a trio of mystical entities. First was Lily Loving, a soul most tragic, wrongly accused during the Salem witch trials of forging an infernal pact with Lucifer, the morning star. She met her fate hanging from a rope. She was a lost soul before journeying to Hallowood, where she found solace with two formidable Greek mages, Circe and Medea, renowned for their vast magical prowess. Circe had a unique gift, the ability to transform mortals into beasts. Whispered tales suggest that modern werewolves trace their lineage to those she once turned into wolves, a claim the lady of House Dracul-Wolf, with her proud lichen heritage, vehemently dismisses as rubbish. Finally, there was Medea, the granddaughter of the Greek god Helios, who had rejected Mount Olympus and its pantheon of Olympian deities for the betrayal, heartache, and misfortune they brought upon her. She chooses the eternal darkness of Hallowood instead and embraces its shadows as her sanctuary. She is a master at channeling her inner turmoil, using it as an endless source of destruction and passionate revenge. Guided in the arcane dark arts by the Greek mages, Lily Loving blossomed into a force of her own. Imbued with newfound otherworldly abilities, she established the Coven of Hallowood. A twisted rope chain of obsidian fashioned like a noose hung around her neck, a melancholic symbol of the world that never loved her. With pride, the Coven embraced the title of Witch, vowing to exact nocturnal vengeance on the cruel and unjust mortal realm that had so wronged Lily, their beloved kindred spirit. This sacred charge of the Coven bound them together in unity and purpose. Thus, Lily Loving became henceforth known as Sister Lily, and her kin as Sister Circe and Sister Medea. The visionary Sister Lily conceived the iconic attire worn on the anniversary of her mortal demise on the 31st of October. It was an ensemble that future witches would emulate. Glorious, pointed, wide-brimmed hats sat atop their wicked heads, and black robes flowed about them, their hems adorned with ancient runes of a deep crimson color. As Hallowood's sole dark coven, they donned these garments every Halloween in solemn remembrance of the intolerable cruelty inflicted upon dear Sister Lily by the mortal realm. A serendipitous incident led to the adoption of broomsticks as their trademark method of transport. As Sister Lily attempted a spell to cast upon her broom, intending it to oversee her chores, the enchanted broomstick broke free. Without warning, it shot skyward with Sister Lily atop and blazed across a brilliant blood moon like a bat out of hell. The ordeal bestowed upon her such a delightful exhilaration that she implored her sisters to partake in the sensation, and thus the humble broomstick was adopted as the official mode of conveyance for the Coven. An impressive unholy trinity to behold indeed, yet support for this Coven is swiftly sidelined and dismissed without hesitation. Votes in their favor incinerated, as was the audacious creature daring to brandish such a ballot. Following the previous most disreputable election, marred by their underhanded dealings, the Coven found themselves exiled to the dense expanses of the Woefulwood, situated at the very fringes of Hallowood. King Night du Shade, incensed by their attempt to bewitch the masses and thereby pilfer the crown, proclaimed them traitors. The witches, ever insistent upon their innocence, regarded their punishment as egregiously severe, casting a curious eye towards the mummies, who, despite their most scandalous faux pas, were spared such rigorous retribution. In truth, the king would have dealt with the mummies most severely for their indiscretions. Yet, considering their close association with Anubis, they posed a potential challenge should they choose to retaliate. Thus, in his wisdom, he permitted the town to merely ostracize them, thereby diminishing their stature within the monster community. His guileful argument to the witches was that while a crummy mummy, His Majesty couldn't resist a petty slight, might have deceived the monsters. He never stripped them of their free will, rendering the coven's transgressions unforgivable. They are forever forbidden from Hallowood, for fear their beguiling charms may once again take hold. Yet monsters must not dwell in fear, for to harbor such trepidation is most taboo, and witches scarcely cross their minds anymore. Take a moment, curious soul, to like and share this unfolding saga. Subscribe to not miss any part of this chronicle, and read the novella for the full story.